Hi everyone, and welcome to a brand new channel. My name's Darren, and as some of you might know, I have another channel which I run with my wife that is called Pip's Living Off Grid. This channel is a side to that where my hope is that I can build a bit of community of newbie photographers or newbie videographers, and we can get together and chat a little bit about tech and the photographs we take and things like that. So there may be some overlap with my Pip's Living Off Grid YouTube channel. Part of that already is that I'm in this makeshift room at the moment. This is a cabin that we're building at the moment, and I've got this makeshift table which I've just put together for this video. But hopefully shortly I might actually have a proper table in here and a proper chair maybe, but it's working for the time being. So in the next video I'm going to talk about the tech that I do use. I have a few different cameras that I use for different reasons, and I'll go into the reasons why I use a specific camera for a specific job, or even a specific microphone for a specific job. It can be a bit of a faff sometimes to know which microphone I'm going to use with which camera, but we do our best to try and get as good a quality as we can of both picture and audio. Doesn't always work, but that's something we can talk about in future videos. For this video particularly, I'm using a Canon EOS M50. I like this camera for this type of video, particularly because of its brilliant autofocus. From when I've used it, and I'm hoping it's going to be the same today, but when I've used it in previous videos, it keeps a really good sharp focus. So for these kind of what they call talking heads videos, I suppose, this camera is really good for that. Whereas I also have a G7X, Canon G7X Mark III in fact, and there's a debate in my mind at the moment whether I should have stuck with the G7X Mark II for various reasons, but I'll go into them in future videos. So this video today is really just an introduction from me, tell you a little bit about myself, the fact that it's 32 degrees here today in Portugal, and that might be why I'm sweating a little bit here in this wooden house. But it's more of an introduction to the future of this channel, I suppose. So this channel will be, as I said, as I've already said, it'll be about tech, about the videos that I make, but more, I suppose, about the photography that I do, because aside to the videos, we make 2 to 3 videos a week on our other channel, but aside to that, I like to try and take some photos, and I'm learning about that, really learning about photography. The EOS M50, really nice camera, really sharp, as I've said. The G7X, it has its quirks, and they all do. And I think this is the difficulty with cameras, it's getting that right mix. And I've been thinking about this quite a lot over the last couple of weeks. And it's made me think that I want to possibly try something a little bit older and go back again from the perfect sharpness that these new lenses can give, and the perfect autofocus and all of those types of things. I was looking back, for example, through my Instagram when the camera I had was quite an old camera, but some of the shots on there had really nice feel to them, and I thought to myself, I might want to recapture that feeling again. And I suppose that's what this channel is about. It's trying out new things with new ideas, maybe. Well, not new ideas, but new ideas for me. Trying out new things, and you guys maybe interacting, giving me some suggestions on how to do things or what you would think. And hopefully in the interaction between us through the comment section on the YouTube videos, we might actually learn something, and that would be great. So quite exciting for me today, and the reason I wanted to do this video quite quickly was because this morning I took delivery of a new camera, and I'm going to unbox that with you today. So I say this is a new camera, Well, it's a new camera to me, but I'm going to be transporting you back to 2007 when I was a mere slip of a middle-aged man married with 3 children. So this is the Panasonic Lumix TZ3 from 2007. So the reason I picked up this camera was firstly because it's a Panasonic, secondly because it's a Lumix, thirdly because it's a small little point and shoot camera which I can use for street photography. It's not very large, it's easy just to carry around in your pocket. It's got a CCD sensor, so that's older technology sensor from 2007, and I wanted something a little bit older in order to hopefully try and get something a little bit along the lines of that film look that we're looking for at the moment. And it's got a Leica lens, so quite a lot of reasons I figured that this camera would be worth picking up. And when I saw it for sale for €30, I figured I'm just going to have to go for it, really. It is old technology, it's 7.2 megapixels, but another thing I like about it particularly is how it will work for a YouTube channel is that it does do a ratio of 16:9, so it can take photos at 16:9, which I use for my videography and most of my photography on my other cameras as well, unless I'm doing something maybe for Instagram. So as you can see, it's still in its box. I haven't opened it yet, but what I'll do is I'll move the camera over and we'll get it unboxed and we'll have a look what's inside. Okay, so this is the Panasonic Lumix DMC TZ3, still in its box. It was awarded the Best Compact Camera Award 2007 to 2008, and as I said, yes, it's 7.2 megapixels. It has a huge zoom on it. Not sure how much I'm going to use that necessarily, but yeah, let's get it unboxed and see what's inside. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is the black version, which I can see straight away. It says on here there are silver versions and I can't remember, I think there's a silver and black version as well. So straight away we can look inside and we can see that we have a battery, and that's actually a little battery in its own little battery case as well, so that's pretty cool. So we'll put that to one side. We have the camera itself. Let's have a look. Okay, so there we go. Very smart indeed. Smart little retro camera. Very small in the hand. Looks very retro on the top here, which I really like about it. Yeah, looking really nice. Nice and clean. I don't actually think that this camera has ever been used, to be honest. It looks pretty smart. Now I'm not going to use this camera for videography. I think that it's not really meant for that type of thing. As I've said before, it's meant for just popping in your pocket, getting out there and getting some photographs. So we'll put that to one side and we'll see what else is in the box. There's a lot of cables going on. Okay, so we've got our charger for our battery, which is handy, genuine charger. We've got Euro cable, which is what I need here in Portugal. Definitely very good. Oh, it's also got a UK 3-pin as well. So just to cover all bases. I think that's the audio to video cable, and a USB cable of some sort. Let me have a look. We've got all of the manuals. Sorry, show you properly. It's got the operating manuals and some advertising bits and bobs too. A CD, and a little note as well for the original customer. So we'll pop these back into the box. I don't think we're going to be using these very often, but it's really nice to have them, that's for sure. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the camera. Okay, so here we are. This is the camera, looking really smart, looking very retro. So all the little settings on the top. As I said, I've not used this camera before, so I haven't used this dial or anything like that at the moment. I'm assuming as well, because there is 2 batteries, that it hasn't yet got a battery in, so I'm not even sure if that's charged up, the battery that we have. So I can't get it powered up just at the moment, but there we go. So that's it. That is the camera that I'm going to be using on this channel. Partially, I'm going to use my other cameras as well, obviously, but this camera is going to be used for snapshots, I suppose, because that's the type of camera it is, really, for getting out there, popping in your pocket and just taking with you, and just yeah, just getting some shots, some street photography. That's my idea for using it. So looking very nice indeed. So I think what I'll do is get these batteries charged up and checked, and take it from there. Okay, so there we go. So that's the unboxing of the Panasonic Lumix LZ3 from 2007. I'm quite excited to get it powered up and take it out and about, get some photographs and see what we get. As I said, I've never used this camera before, so I may even have to watch a few YouTube videos. But feeling it and just getting a hold of the camera just like that, it's feeling like a really smart, good quality little camera. So anyway, I'm going to get the battery charged, as I said. Yep, have a look how it all works, and then over the next coming videos I can show you a little bit about the photography that we get from that camera as well, and we can talk about it in a little bit further depth. But this is just an introductory video really to this channel. So if you want to see information about the Canon M50, G7X, Mark III is what I'm using at the moment. I also have a DJI Osmo that I use for certain things. And now obviously the Panasonic Lumix from 2007, which I'm really excited to get out and about with. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, let me know that you're there. And then you'll be notified of any upcoming videos as I put them out. The next video that I'm going to be putting out is one that's been mainly shot using the M50, or this is my hope. I've got some photographs. We've had some recent fires here in central Portugal. I took some photographs using this M50. I think I took some photographs using the G7X as well. So that will be the next video. It might just be a short video of just the photographs with some information on them, but some of the videos on this channel will be like that. That's my thoughts anyway. We'll see how the channel goes. As I said, this is just the first video. So for this video, anyway, I think I've waffled on just a little bit too much now for an unboxing video. For this video, thank you very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one, and maybe even with some photographs from the Lumix. So for now, take care everyone, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.